The NAACP Freedom Fund banquet took place last Friday at the University of the Incarnate Word and was well attended by a who's who of San Antonio's African American community.
We love the fact that everyone comes every year and supports this event because, like I said, this is our only fundraiser for the year. So the fact that these people come out year after year to support this cause and to give their support to NAACP, I'm just blown away by it.
County Commissioner Tommy Calvert, Texas State Representative hopeful Mario Salas, and Justice Pulliam, amongst others, stopped by to show their support, and some shared their own current projects to further civil rights and aid in spreading diversity and inclusiveness.
To show my appreciation and my thanks, sometimes people think that when an elected official gets in there, he forgets about them. And so I don't have an election for 3 years, but I've been coming to the Freedom Fund Dinner for years because it's important to support organizations that will stand on the side of civil rights. We have a lot of civil rights battles that we're fighting and winning at Bexar County. We are winning the battle for body cameras. So I was very honored that my colleagues helped support over $800,000 for body cameras for our sheriff's department. Okay. That's a big deal. Everybody is now a citizen journalist, can turn on their cell phones, but it's important that the sheriff's department of Bexar County help do the right thing for the people of Bexar County and the sheriff's deputies for that matter.
Well, there's some important pieces of the Alamo. I'm trying to work on a PBS project documentary, and one particular aspect of it that's not well known is that many black soldiers fought at the Battle of the Alamo as lancers, and not for Davy Crockett, not for Jim Bowie, not for the Alamo defenders, but actually for the Mexican side. These would have been black Mexican soldiers who actually carried out attacks from their horses. They were known as black Mexican lancers. So that's something I'm doing some research on, and with the help of Dr. Philip Tucker, upstate, a very famous military historian. I hope to have that, and we're working on grants and so forth. Hope to have that as a PBS documentary at some point.
Well, I always remember the rich heritage, tradition, and legacy of folks like James Weldon Johnson, Charles Hamilton Houston, and my namesake of my law school, Thurgood Marshall, the great work they've done, the Brown versus Board of Education case that gave us equality under the law so we could all go to school, and buoyed and issued in the civil rights movement. So I came out to pay homage to that rich tradition, heritage, and legacy.
And what brought me out is all the good things that they do in the community.
Because the speaker was phenomenal. He had a great message to tell, and there's one thing that I take away from him, and one thing that he said that I say all the time, is that each of us needs to reach back and grow the leader of the next generation. And if we don't prepare our next generation to take over in some of these leadership roles, we're going to be lost.
This has been Black Trending with Keith Scott on Black Video News. Be encouraged.